Hey guys, it's Gio Brando back with another video. Just want to start off by saying please subscribe, like, and comment. You don't have to, but it'd help. Anyways, onto the video. So, in this video, I'm going to be reviewing my second anime, and this anime is called Trinity Blood. This anime is pretty obscure, but it has been around for some time. It's almost 20 years old. This anime is called pretty much Trinity Blood is this amalgamation of biblical stories and fairy tales. It's interesting, but again, I watched a review from a pretty well-known YouTuber, Bennett the Sage, and his series Anime Abandon, and in that video he kind of shits on that anime, and I think he had some like pretty good reasons of why it's bad, but like I think it's like not all that bad. Like I think Trinity Blood is pretty good. Like sure, I get the points of plagiarism. Like I get that the author or the creator I know Sunao Yashimoto or something. I don't know, but anyways, he really copied a lot of famous anime like Trigun with like Vash the Stampede, and again Hell what was his name, Alucard with Helsing, and he also took some scenes from uh it was JoJo's Bizarre Adventure and Full Metal Alchemist. And yeah, that's I get why that would be a reason to kind of hate on it. Like it's not very original, but I mean, I get it. It's like it's one thing to be inspired by an anime or a couple of anime, but it's another thing to like full on copy it. But again, it's like it's not too much of a copy of it. Like it technically is somewhat of its own thing, but I get like where Bennett the Sage is coming from. Anyways, enough of me ranting. Let me get on to this, to my thoughts of the anime. So, I personally kind of liked Trinity Blood. Again, I kind of liked it for like what it was like set in, like the world it was set in. Like it was set in a post Armageddon world, and I liked a lot of the, like things like vampires, Krusniks, Methuselahs. It was really good, and or really interesting. And I also kind of like the voice cast. The main character, Abel Nightroad. I don't know if you guys knew this, but he is voiced by Troy Baker, very famous voice actor. He voiced Joel Miller from The Last of Us. Yeah, if you didn't know, he had some pretty humble beginnings as a voice actor starting out in Funimation in Dallas, Texas. Anyways, and then we also have some other pretty notable voice actors in this. We have Christopher Sabat, Vegeta. We also have Colleen Clinkenbeard, who or I think who still voices Luffy. Sorry, and then some other honorable mentions are Aaron Dismuke. He voiced the original Alphonse Elric, and also he voices Senku Ishigami on Doctor Stone. And then we also have, I hate to bring this up, actually, but we also have Vic Mignogna on the show. I probably will make a video on Vic Mignogna and everything that happened, but I won't talk about really what happened with Vic Mignogna. Anyways, but yeah, I thought Trinity Blood had a lot of like great ideas. Like I thought, again, I like the premise, but it didn't really have a very strong story, which I can kind of understand why it kind of failed. It was because, the creator died, and everything became so convoluted that it didn't really have a strong kind of story to follow, so it just had to make it up its own ending, or it had to follow the original novel series. But yeah, and sadly enough, Trinity Blood is not a full adaptation of the anime. The manga or technically the story it's based off, wrapped up in 2018. So I personally hope that Trinity Blood could get a continuation or maybe even a reboot. And I would like to see Troy Baker return as the main character. Like I thought this was one of his most underrated roles, but yeah, that's pretty much about it. See y'all.
Oh, by the way, I'd rate this anime as 7.5.